I'm on my computer, but I'm in the car. I'm connected to the Wi-Fi in the building behind me. So, good morning, kings and queens. Sandra Fenwick here, your mortgage consultant. I am live on multiple platforms right now because I wanted to come in and check in with you guys. I have not spoken to you all in a while in the live format, so I hope you can hear me. I am outside. I'm sitting in my car, about to get my workday started. Well, I've been at work since 8 o'clock, so I was an early riser today, and I was getting some things together. So I wanted to come on and quickly talk to you guys about the real estate market and what's going on. We see a lot of changes in this administration. Um, the market is being affected by it. So with the tariffs and all of the things going on with the world government, it's affected the S&P 500, the index, the stock market. People are losing money in their 401k, so it's time to pivot. Um, and it is time to prepare, right? The one thing we know in this country is that when things go haywire, we have to adjust and we have to pivot. So people are pivoting. The real estate market is booming. Uh, People are still buying houses. There are lots of homes on the market. The inventory is high, which means that it's a buyer's market. So that means that sellers are willing to negotiate more. So it's looking good as far as you buying a house and getting a great deal for it and a great price. So the interest rates have been on the steady decline for the last week. Now, what that means for the future of real estate, a lot of people are saying, oh, the market's going to crash, the market's going to crash. I highly doubt that. When the market crashed back in, what was it, 2009, 10, um, President Obama put in place, it was 2008, President Obama put in place a lot of different policies that will protect consumers in the real estate market. So those things are still in place. Those things are still here for your protection. So the market crashing is not a thing. If you bought your house and you bought it at a 30-year fixed rate, your rate is fixed and it cannot change. It will not change. If you go in and buy a house now and you buy a 30-year fixed mortgage, it cannot change. It will not change. There are no more predatory loans. There are loans. A lot of people aren't doing the balloon payments and the adjustable rate mortgages anymore. I rarely sell those. Those are temporary loans. So why would you get an adjustable rate mortgage? Real quick, is where you get a fixed rate for a certain amount of years. Let's say 3, 5 years, and then your rate starts to adjust after that time, and it adjusts based on the market. The market is up, your rate goes up a bit. If the market is down, your rate goes down a bit. A balloon payment, which I don't even think they offer those anymore, is if you say, okay, for the first 15 years, I want this very low interest rate, and then at the end of this, I'm going to pay a lump sum on my house. A lot of times, people choose those types of loans when they know they're going to be in their house temporarily, and it allows them to have a lower payment for the time. So let's say you're in the military, you know you're only stationed in this place for 3 years, then you can get a 5-year adjustable mortgage because you know after 3 years you're going to sell that house. However, if you're purchasing this house as your forever home, then you always want to get a 30-year fix, a 15-year fix. Um, a lot of people have paid off their mortgage early. If you make one additional mortgage payment per year, you can pay off your 30-year mortgage in 23 years. You can pay that mortgage off early. You want to apply the extra payment to the principal balance. When you're paying towards your principal balance, you are bringing down your interest rate. Now, why did I jump on here? We're talking about interest rates. We're talking about the real estate market and why people are afraid to buy. Some people, um, just like anything, when you're buying a car, the car interest rates are higher, but you need a car to get back and forth. If you're buying a house, you need somewhere to live. You're always going to need somewhere to live. So the interest rates are going to affect the amount of house that you buy. However, it should not deter you from buying a house. Interest rates change daily, sometimes two, three times daily, depending on what's going on in the market. So the interest rate should not be your determining factor when you're talking about buying a house. When you buy that said house, get you a 30-year fixed interest rate. So no matter what's going on in the market, your interest rate won't be affected by that. Your taxes may be affected, but your interest rate will not be affected by that. There's plenty of homes on the market. So once you get pre-approved and you know the amount that you want, then you go look for a house that is affordable for you. You still need some place to live. You need a roof over your head. Would you rather buy that house, buy that roof, or would you rather rent that roof and make the landlord's investment and build equity and all of that stuff? Okay, so that's where we are in the real estate market. Interest rates are on a steady decline. So let's talk about the financial market. Right now, a lot of people are struggling financially. They're struggling to pay bills. They are in a large amount of credit card debt. However, they may have a 2.53% interest rate, and they say, oh, I don't want to touch my interest rate. Let's think about compounded interest between all of your debts, right? So if you have 3 credit cards, and each of those credit cards are 23 to 25% interest, and then you have a personal loan that might be 9-10% interest, and you have a car note that may be 6-7% interest or 9-10% interest. Compounded, you're paying about 30-40% interest on those debts. If you can use the equity in your home to pay off those debts, then a refinance, whether you're going up to a 5.5-6% interest rate, makes more sense in the grand scheme of things because you're saving more money on interest overall. You've paid off those credit cards, you've paid off that car, you have paid off that personal loan, and it's all wrapped into a smaller 6% interest rate. You see why you should consider refinancing. It's not all about that one interest rate. It's about what is going to put you in a better financial situation. Just imagine, okay, now your mortgage may be $2,000 a month, but your credit card bill may be 150 or 300 combined for all 3 cars. Your car note may be $300-400 a month. Your personal loan may be $300 a month. That is 900, almost $1,000 a month that you're paying for those debts. So just imagine you consolidate those things, you do a refinance, and now your mortgage may go up to $2,300. The 9,000, 1,100, I mean, the 900, $1,000 extra you're paying per month, you're saving yourself $700. That is what you should consider what you need to do. Are you thinking about selling your home in the next year or two? Then you may want to get some cash out and renovate that home, bring it up to market standards, update your update your house, do some small minor upgrades that's going to put more value into the house, and then when you do go to sell it, you're getting a greater return on your investment. So you may your mortgage payment may go up to $300 a month, but you've not only paid off some bills, but you've also put added value to your house. So instead of you selling your house for 300,000, now you can sell it for 350. So those are the reasons why you should still refinance if you need to. You can save yourself a lot of money per month by paying off some unnecessary bills. And then you can also put some necessary money into your home, or you can make other investments that are guaranteed to bring you more residual income into your home. So if you need to do a mortgage checkup, please give me a call. I am here to do that for you. And I can let you know how much you would be saving. Would it be advantageous for you to refinance? Because the real estate market is fine. The real estate market is stable. Nobody's loans are gonna crash right now. We no longer are in that time where people were victims of predatory lending. But what we are in is we're in a time where people are overextended and people are strapped. So the rents are, especially in the DMV area where I live, the rents are just as much, if not higher, than a mortgage payment right now, even at a 6% interest rate. So it makes more sense to go ahead and invest in yourself. Put that money that you're going to pay anyway to keep a roof over your head into your home. Credit. Let's talk about credit because a lot of people are afraid of credit. And what I've learned since I've been in the real estate business is that credit is ever changing. Credit is revolving. Your credit can go up or down between today and tomorrow. And that's just how life happens, right? So if you find yourself where you have a challenging credit score or you don't have any credit, call me. I can give you some plans on how you can get that credit up. If you find yourself in a place where you don't have a lot of money to put down on a house, but you may have your retirement. So what I said at the beginning of this video is a lot of people's 401k are being affected by the fluctuating market right now, by the volatile market. What if you pull that money out of your 401k and you invest in your home? So you took that money from one investment vehicle and put it into another. You can borrow 100% of your down payment and your closing costs from your retirement account. You can borrow that or you can cash it out of your retirement account. So think about where the money is moving. I know a lot of people are getting hit major on their 401k. Take that money out, park it in another investment vehicle. Remember, buying a home is an investment for you, whether you're going to live in it or not. It's still an investment. It's where you're taking your money and parking it into it. So I saw a celebrity say the other day that her biggest regret was buying a house in all cash. I can't remember who it was, but she said the biggest regret was buying a house in all cash. You know why? Because that cash can be moving, right? You can pay 50% of it in cash, and then you get your loan, and then you take that other 50% and you invest in another house. You get a loan on that, and you start paying it off. And then once you build the equity that you need in it, then you flip it, you sell it, you make money off of it, right? Instead of having all your money in that one vehicle. Right now, we have to be very, very smart. The new administration that we have in office right now is all about capitalism, investors, making money. The rewards are going towards the investors and the people who are out here trying to make money and make the money move in our economy. So it's pro investments, it's pro real estate, it's pro market moving, it's pro all of that. So right now, if you think right now is a bad time to buy, or right now the market is going to crash, or right now we're faced with all this doom and gloom financially, is actually built for this. It's built for investing. It's built for making money. It's built for this, right? So give me a call. I'm going to go inside. I've been on here longer than I wanted to, but give me a call if you have any questions about getting ready to purchase your investment property, your place to live. If you want to do a mortgage checkup, if you want to sit down and do a financial checkup, Sandra, I'm drowning in all of this debt. I'm drowning in all these credit cards I got. I have to find a way to pay this stuff off so I can get back to a more manageable monthly payment. call me. We can go over that. If you have a home and you're looking to refinance, or you may not have even been looking to refinance. You may say, shoot, not with the interest rate. I got 2.725. I ain't trying to lose my good interest rate. But will you investing in paying off all of the other debts that's at a 25, 26, 13, 14% interest rate, you will fare better with a higher interest rate on your house by paying those things off and doing a consolidation loan. So give me a call. We can do a financial checkup. We can do a credit checkup. We can talk about you purchasing a home right now. We can talk about how you leveraging your mutual funds, your stocks, and your bonds into real estate, so you don't lose that money in the market right now. And I got you. I got you covered. I am your mortgage expert, and I appreciate you guys listening and all of those who chimed in. Please, I don't know how to work this comment thing on TikTok. So I will go back and watch the video. And if you left me a comment, I will DM you. But you have my work sale, 301-965-1155. I'm looking forward to us growing together. Thank you guys. Have an amazing Tuesday. I love you. All right, I'm trying to figure this out, y'all.